New venture creation, SAQA ID 66249. Google it and just find out how many unit standards are contained by this qualification, right? How many unit standards are in this qualification? Or you can check out our previous lesson to find out. Firstly, develop your own entrepreneurial profile. It's one of the skills programs which we have already covered, right? So if you checked out our first lesson, you would know what is developing an entrepreneurial profile in terms of the structure, in terms of where it is in the structure. So you have your module 1.1. So it's under developing your own entrepreneurial profile as a skills program. Now, for that skills program, there are 6 assessment criteria. So it's categorized into 6 parts, in other words. So now looking at this module 1.1, the first thing they want us to learn, according to SAQA, is that we should be able to demonstrate an understanding of an entrepreneurial profile. Now, it's a core unit standard. What? So the core unit standards, the unit standard is 263356. So that's the unit standard. The title, like we said, is demonstrating an understanding of an entrepreneurial profile. We are focused on distance learning, right? Our courses are accredited with Service Seta. Details are available on request, right? So let's carry right along. We'll be using this pilot project, Parodi Marketing and Consulting, to basically set up a venture for ourselves as we are facilitating through the process. Everybody that will be registered under Parodi Marketing and Consulting will be given a project, or they should be working. So they'll either be given a project by us, or they can come up with their own concept and run with it, or they should be working. So here is the concept that Lancelot Mkhabela is busy with. So basically, it's a maths foundation for this particular person. So remember, we were demonstrating an understanding of an entrepreneurial profile, right? So this is the profile of Lancelot Mkhabela for his company. Now let's carry right along with the other parts. Now, like I said, this qualification that we are gonna be using to set up our own ventures is a SAQA accredited qualification. Now, there's 6 skills programs which we will be using to measure or to basically structure our work. Our work breakdown structure is like this. So developing your own entrepreneurial, that's the first thing we're dealing with. So let's carry right along. Now for this, there are specific questions that you can start off by answering before we commence. You can also visit our website, which will be set up pretty soon. But in the interim, I will give you a link that you can actually go to and get your questions as well as your learner guide, where you can refer if you need help. So now, looking at the first thing that you need to look at is the type of industry that you want to be involved in. So you need to write 3 types of industries that you want to be involved in, and or you can write 1 and then identify opportunities in that particular industry. Then show us if you have the characteristics of an entrepreneur. Write down the characteristics of an entrepreneur. Let's see how that goes. So this is the first part of your questions, right? And there will be a better structure if you go to our website. For now, focus on using this structure. Now, you need to also draw up a job description for yourself. Now, what skills do you think an entrepreneur should have, and what tasks do you think they need to carry out, right? So draw up a job description. Let's see if you do fit the description of an entrepreneur. But remember, risk takers are entrepreneurs, so anybody can be an entrepreneur. So now 2.2, you as the manager, owner of a company, need assistance in the running of various sections in your business, right? So this is a scenario. You have found someone to help you, but they need some training. You have to teach them based on tasks you need them to carry out. Complete the table that is below. The tasks they need to carry out, the resources that they will need, and the learning strategy. So this is basically your questions that you need to cover for starting off this project, hitting the ground running and so forth, right? So remember,